Hello? Hello? Did you hear me? How are the people doing? How is everyone doing? I'm at work while smacking an M150, so I can offer no input today, but I am here. You are working so hard, Les. You're working so hard. This is your Guild Wars. Meanwhile, if you guys want to see how hard I've been working... Hello, everyone! Hello! Hopefully you can hear me okay. If not, just let me know. But if you want to see how hard I've been working this Guild Wars... check this out. I haven't done a damn thing this Guild Wars. I'm a fake Granblue player. I have no idea what even works right now. I got no clue. We're building a grid together, you guys. We're gonna look up stuff and build together. I literally, like, because I've been working all day. I've been working all day and just not thinking about Guild Wars. I've been working through most of Guild Wars or like doing something else through most of Guild Wars. So I haven't done anything. I have no idea what works. I got no idea. You have 4 times the total honors I have. What a grinder. All I've literally done is the Horde. I just did the Horde. That's all I did. For like a limited time at that. I kept forgetting to do it. I kept like getting distracted by other things. Hello. How are you? How are you? So look, I think I've earned a little slack, okay? Like, I reached my goal. Like, look at this. Look at this trophy. Look at that. Unite and fight hero. Unite and fight hero. I have earned my top 2K. I have earned my little break. My break from Guild Wars. Right? Okay, guys, help me build a grid, because I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Does anybody have suggestions? Anybody have any links to full auto teams in Fire that don't have Xmas Wamdus? Anybody have anything good? Look, this is literally the only team I have. This is all I have, and it's for Horde. I got nothing. I have nothing. I'm just gonna get rid of this, whatever this is. I got nothing laid on me. Otherwise, I literally don't know what to do. Oh, let me see. Let's go to the wiki. Preparing for unite and fight. I'm seriously just like, I'm happily in lazy mode right now. I actually think like the most of the grids seem to be using Fenny Staff or Exo Knife. I have Exo Knife. I have Fenny Staff at 0 stars. I can borrow it. It's not really a big deal to borrow it. You can look at Quattro. Does Quattro have more grids available? Hold on. Omega grids? Let me look at the... Let me see if the wiki has anything for 150 yet. The wiki has things. The wiki has things. Ooh. Oh. Why am I freezing? Oh, now I'm speeding up. Now I'm catching up. Okay. The wiki has things, you guys. Oh, but that's manual. I don't want to do manual. We have Bandit Tycoon and we have Mana Diver. Oh, that one uses Aglavale though. Wait, I can fix that. Wait, I can fix that using Yukata Aglavale. I can fix that. I can fix that. Quattro has like 10 teams. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna use my Lynx ticket on a non-light unit. This is for light units only. Light units only. No one else. Or faves. Or faves. Like if they released a new Anilla or Lobelia or... Which they won't because they already gave me Valentine's Day Lobelia, so I'm all good there. Or Cassius, or, you know, like somebody that I, like, obsess over. A new Ragazzo. I think I'm safe. For all my faves except for Ragazzo. Or except for Cassius. Cassius, I might be in trouble because it's been a while since Cassius got a new unit. His last one was Valentine's Day Cassius. Have you done the reason MSQ? No, I haven't had time. I want to though. I really, really want to. Because I'm actually all caught up in the main story. Okay, let's do... Oh, there's a 227 full auto team. That's Magna on the wiki. Hold on, we're gonna build. We're building together. Ow! I just hit my knee on my desk. 3 light characters coming out this summer. I hope not. Oh, please don't hurt me. Please don't torture me. I don't make Riot money anymore. I can't just wail. When I worked at Riot, I was like, sure, I'll wail. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll wail as much as I want. And then I stopped working at Riot and was like, oh crap, I can't make money I gotta make money. Oh no. I'm gonna copy the placements of this grid. I'll be there if you stream it. I don't know if I'll stream the main story. I don't know if I'll stream the main story. That's like something I kind of feel like I want to read on my own, you know? Speaking of story stuff though, I actually had an idea. I don't know if you guys like would think it's a cool idea or not, or if it's just kind of stupid. So you know how Anilla was very prominently featured in the anniversary event this year? I was thinking I would do a video where I voiced every single line of Anilla's in the anniversary. Like just a video that's just all of her lines in a row, just rapid fire, every single line, voice acting them all. What? Surely, okay, I have these. What do you guys think of that? I think it'd be kind of fun. I mean, I would have fun doing it. You'd watch the video? Okay, good. Because I mean, like, I don't know. I just think that it would be kind of a fun time. I don't know. I like voicing Anilla. You know. Obviously, she's special to me. She's so cute. Oh, this one uses a different key. What is this key? Which key is that? Cunning, temptation. That's not temptation, is it? Do I have temptation? No! Hold on. Sidetrack. Sidetrack. Man, I feel like I haven't played Granblue for like a week. I've been playing, like, all I've literally done is just my, my thingies, like my gold bar dailies, like a couple gold bar dailies, and then like Atum, and that was basically it. I've really been slacking, but I think, you know, that doesn't mean my interest in Granblue is waning. That doesn't mean that at all. I think that it's healthy to take a break from Granblue every once in a while. That's how you create longevity, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't have Yule? I have Yule. I have Yule. I got her on stream. In my little SSR ticket, I got her. Alright, how's this looking? Alright, let's switch these around. Which one is damage cap? I always forget. There we go. Alright. This isn't gonna ruin other comps, surely. Am I missing the one that I want? No, it's here. Okay. I did sack. I sacked real good. Hee. Alright. Why do I even have Hades anywhere on, like, one of my things? I'm not a Hades lord. I'm not, literally a Magna. I'm Magna as heck. Feels like a surprising long time since you streamed GBF or since I've been able to tune in. Yeah, it's actually been a while. And again, that's not for lack of interest. It's just like, I think it's healthy to take a break from a game once in a while. I've also been really busy during the week, and I've wanted to kind of reserve Sundays for Final Fantasy X. But now I'm almost going to be busy during the weekends too, so I gotta find more days to stream, you know? I think I'm still going to be able to stream on Sundays for a while, Sunday mornings. I just might have to end the stream early. I'm taking a class from like 2 to 6 p.m. or something like that on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's, you know, your boy is working hard, you know? Taking classes, learning, hustling. Enjoying life. That's all it's about. Also, can you hear the lo-fi, or is it just me, like, just rambling to myself to dead music? To no music at all. Alright, so Monitora is Ouroboros? Party? I'm taking a lot of classes, yeah. Like, there's a ton of classes I'm taking. It doesn't even scratch the surface of the classes I'm taking. You can hear the music. It's not too loud, not too quiet, all that other stuff. Yay. Let's see, Ragazzo. It's Ragazzo! He's so cute! It doesn't say skill off for any of these, though. So I have to... It doesn't say skill off for any of these. So let me make sure I have skill on for all of these. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know anything about fire. Wait. Prowler's melee? Prowler's melee? Oh, back. And Michael. The last one is Michael. If you get one turn, if you have her, but put Summer Cerberus as sub-summon for Dispel Cancel. I don't have Summer. I don't think I have her. Hold on. She's fire, right? Yeah, I don't have her. I'm afraid I failed you. Okay. So this is the team. Now I just need to set my skills. Secret Triad, Miserable Mist, and Wild Magica. Okay. We have a 150 team. We have a 150 team. I'm gonna change my outfit because I want something cute. This looks suitable. I earned this outfit after last Guild Wars. I earned it. Fire NM 150. Oops. Okay. Okay. Now we go here. I gotta, like, do the other fights too, though. I haven't even done this yet. Hold on, I'll do it later. So this is 100. We unlocked, this is 150. Is this double Colossus? This is double Colo. Let me auto pick. I'm literally just looking it up. I know nothing about fire. Fire is a mysterious entity for me. Okay, let me bookmark this. NM150. And then I'm gonna make it a shortcut. I'm gonna activate my little shortcut. Hold on, we're cooking. Shortcut NM150. Blah. This is extremely entertaining. Let's make this shortcut F4. NM150. Open bookmarklet. Hold on. How do I make it open a specific thingy? Okay, I think I have it saved. I think I have it saved now. We should be in business. Okay. Wait, did I save? Did I set it as a shortcut? Okay, I did. On? Let's see if it works. This should work. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. The wiki wouldn't lie to me, would it? This is my first time fighting Tartman. I should hear what Tartman sounds like. Hold on, I want to hear what Tartman sounds like. Didn't you do really well in a Guild War a year or two back? Or am I totally... Oh, I did really well in the last Guild War. Oh, he sounds super fancy. He sounds fancy. Okay, now I know what he sounds like. Alright. I did the last Guild War earlier this year. I basically achieved my dream of getting top 2K. I worked really hard. So that was earlier this year. It was not last year. It was like in... March? February? March, right? It was March. My plan for summer is to hold out for Maria Gacha. Oh yeah, Maria's coming! I wonder if they'll do like Yukata Maria, since they already have like a summer skin for her. Oh, I don't know if this is Ogi on or off. Let me check. Is this Ogi on or off? Maybe I'll turn it off. Maybe it'll be faster if it's off. I don't know. It was in April? What? Okay, this team, is it working? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. No Exo Dagger or Fenny stuff. I do actually. So I have the Exo Dagger. I have the Exo Dagger. I also have the staff, but it's like this. I am debating barring it. I have enough bars where it's not really a big deal to bar it. Okay, this may have gone a little faster if I did Ogi off. I'm assuming this is Ogi off. I was thinking Fire Guild Wars specifically last year or the year before. I did okay last Fire Guild Wars. I didn't do bad. I just, I'm really behind on the meta. I'm really behind on the meta for Fire Guild Wars. I'm missing some key units. And I definitely don't have all the best weapons or anything like that. So it's been a little difficult. It's a little difficult right now. What do you think? Should I bar my Fenny staff and use that as a main hand instead? Should I use this as a main hand instead? It's really not a big deal. I can totally bar it. It's like whatever. It's a pretty good weapon. I think it's worth barring. They keep releasing new toys. I'm still using my old ones. Yeah, it's you know, the game advances quickly. It do be OP. You guys are tempting me. Alright. Why not? YOLO. Look at that. I got a bunch of bars. I got a bunch. Not like infinite, but like, you know. Why not? It's just a couple bars. What the heck is this? I don't know what this is or where to get it. Yay! I have a new fun toy. Like better Futsu? How dare you? I love my Futsu. But if you make the comparison, then it makes me want it more. Okay. Time to have more fun. More fun than ever. It should be fine to do this with double Colossus, right? This little grid right here. It seems like a pretty good time. What is my time clocking in for this one, though? What's my time looking like? Oh, oops. I guess I won already. Ah, okay. My mouse is acting funny. My mouse is being a little peculiar. Okay, let's see what time I got for that one. So this is my time with the Exo Dagger, or with the Colossal Staff. 220, that's pretty good. What did the wiki say this would take? 227, so actually I was a little bit faster than what the wiki said it would be. I was 7 seconds faster even, so that's quite good. So now let's see what I have with the Fenny Staff. This is Zeta's playground, apparently. Zeta is 114 million. I'm happy to finally be playing Guild Wars, you guys. I'm gonna play Guild Wars today Oh, my phone must be like at 1,000,000 degrees or something like that, because my model keeps slowing down. Oh well. What's a little scuff stream during Guild Wars? You know what I mean? How's y'all's Guild Wars doing, by the way? I saw that Not Jim was number 3. I was like, really? I knew Not Jim was always at the top, but number 3. I saw that the top 3 were even 3 foreigners. They weren't even Japanese. That's crazy. 3 foreigners at top 3. We're working hard to put our place in Granblue. I hope Not Jim stays at the top, though. I'm rooting for you, Not Jim. Although having a VTuber fan at number 1, I kind of love that. I kind of love that. Anna Alouette. If I could be number 1 in Granblue Fantasy, I would also change my name to a VTuber name. To rep like the Oshi or something. Or I would change it to like something really inappropriate like Lobelia's balls. They wouldn't ban me for that, would they? Man, my phone is like dying. I would change my name to Gigi Moody. If I had to choose a VTuber's name to rep for Guild Wars, it's kind of tough. I think I would have to choose. It would be between 3 VTubers. Like, Axel already plays Granblue. Does he really need that much rep? I could change it to Axel Sirius. Or I could change it to, like, Machina Flayon. Yeah, he can do top 2K himself. He may not be able to solo Lucy, but he can top 2K. Do you know how badly I would love to do a stream with Axel where I just, like, encourage him to, like, build a grid for him for Bluesy and have him, like, solo Bluesy? Do you know how much fun that would be for me? That would bring me such glee. Because surely he can do it. Surely anybody can solo Bluesy now. You could play this game for, like, 2... Why is my... Hold on, let me see something real quick. I know the top 1 on this Guild Wars. Tell them I'm happy that they're repping their Oshi. I hope it's their Kami Oshi even. I hope I know it's their Kami Oshi. Tell them I'm happy that they're repping their Kami Oshi. It is their Kami Oshi? Well, tell them I'm happy they're repping her. There is no higher honor. So yeah, it would be like Axel, it would be Flayon, or a big gold bullet. I don't know, like, it'd be hard to decide. Maybe Flayon. Maybe Flayon. They all play Granblue. Like, they all played some form of Granblue at some point. I'm gonna see if I can put... Ah! Can you hear my stomach growling? Hold on. I'm putting my phone I'm putting my phone... I can't, actually. No. Hold on. I'm messing with my phone for a minute. Alright, good enough. I was like, man, can I get this thing to actually work properly? Or like, but yeah. I thought I could get it to cool down for a minute. I have one of those things you can stick to the back of your phone to cool it down. But whatever. Tartman is making me up. What is the lore behind Tartman? I don't know. Merch, what is the lore behind Tartman? You play Shadowverse? Isn't Tartman from Shadowverse? I heard he was a tart trying to be eaten. Oh, he has a vor fetish? Really? He's from Rage of Bahamut. Ooh. He's from Rage of Bahamut. Oh, my thing wasn't plugged in. Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to plug in my... He turns into a girl in his second form. He's a cute girl? Ah, do you hear me unplugging something? Oh! The thing that cools my phone is on. It's flashing green and blue and rainbow colors. Because everything gamer has to be a rainbow nowadays. Every gamer thing has to be like a rainbow now. It looks cool. The little lights on my PC, they're a rainbow. My little sound bar, it does rainbow lights. Everything is rainbow. It is Pride Month after all. You're right, it is Pride Month. And in this house, it's Pride Month every month. Yeah! I'm cooling down, like, okay. This is gonna sound so stupid, but I'm actually, like, my arm is, like, right behind my PC, like, right behind my phone. I'm cooling it down as much as I can. I'm sticking it behind my phone. I'm holding it to my phone to cool it down. I hate RGB. Nice waste of electricity, but it is cute looking. I like the way it looks. Actually, I didn't have any lights on my computer before, but when I went to my friend's house and he was helping me upgrade my PC, by helping, I mean he did all the work. He wanted to upgrade the whole thing. I just bought the parts. He was like, oh, I have this RGB lighting thing. I'm gonna stick it in your computer. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's how I got it for free. He just had a lot of extra PC parts. Surely that's enough. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it cooled down my computer enough. My phone enough. I didn't think about cooling down my computer right before the stream. Or my phone right before the stream. It is so hard finding PC parts and keyboards without RGB. You know what? I can buy that. I imagine that's quite true. I like my RGB lighting. I think it's really, really nice. I think it's cute. My keyboard does not light up though. I have my keyboard is from QWERTY. Like the back end of it, not the keycaps, the keyboard part itself. It's an aluminum keyboard from QWERTY. It has no RGB lighting or any lighting at all. I use tactile switches. And I have these really cute keycaps from Osume, which I'm borrowing from my friend. He also wanted to put together my keyboard. I was like, dude, I'll wait to buy my own keycaps. He was like, no, use these so you can use your new keyboard. I was like, fine. I'll buy my own ultimate keycaps later. Right now they're closed to the US because of the tariffs. But as soon as I can buy my own ultimate keycaps, you better believe I'm gonna be buying them. How's your Guild Wars been going? It hasn't been going at all. I've literally done nothing. This is the first night I've actually really done anything for Guild Wars. Not gonna lie, like, look, this is the sad truth. I haven't been doing much Guild Wars this Guild Wars. Just because, like, I don't know. My keyboard is only red backlight. It's 11 years old now. That's, I think you're good to upgrade it. I sort of took it as, like, when I decided to upgrade my computer recently, I thought, like, my computer's 8 years old. I use it every day. I use it for work. I use it for home. Like, I use it for all circumstances. It's on, you know, like, I use it a lot. So I considered it a worthwhile investment. I wasn't thinking about keyboards at all. Like, I just always used, like, the cheapest Logitech keyboard. And then my algorithm on YouTube took me to a YouTube stream from Vera Vermilion from Niji Sanji. And he does like these studying streams where he's like studying for school. And then like it's literally just the camera is focused on his keyboard and it plays like lo-fi music. And he doesn't say anything. He just studies. And he types on his keyboard as necessary. And I was like, whatever, I'll listen to this. And every time he typed, I was like, wow, that's such a beautiful sound. That's such a beautiful sound. I like the way that keyboard sounds. And then I was like, I want a keyboard that does the clack, clack, clack sound. So I told my friend, I want the clack, clack, clack keyboard. And he was like, say no more. I'll help you find it. I'll help you find the keyboard for you. And so, yeah, I decided if I was going to upgrade my computer, I would like also upgrade like I got a new soundboard. Like I used like these old speakers before that didn't really work well. They actually kind of went kaput at the same time. I got like nice speakers that it sounds so much better. I got like a brand new keyboard. Does the... Can you hear the clack, clack, clack? It's beautiful. I love it. It does the nice little clack, clack, clack. Very pleasing. It has a cute little, like a little section where I can upload a GIF to it. So I have a little GIF on my keyboard. I have a brand new computer. I have like new monitors. I wasn't planning to upgrade my monitors, but then turned out my ultra wide screen was like having compatibility issues. You guys know I was telling you about this. So I ended up upgrading to a new monitor. Like, it was a steeper investment than I thought, and probably not one that was the wisest to spend money on, but I don't regret it. Does seem like a pretty chill one this time around. Yeah! I never paid much attention to keyboards, but I see a lot of VTubers be really into them. I'm newly into them, I guess you could say. Newly into keyboards. I want to... I want to get a job that will support my new keyboard hobby, I guess. My friend kind of built this one for me because I'm so new to them. I just kind of went to his house and hung out with him and his wife and just like chilled while he just like built it. Like we just kind of chilled and watched VTubers while he built it. But I think next time, now that it's like a lot lower stakes and I can just get a second keyboard for fun, I want to kind of like, or like even if I get new, like once I get the keycaps I want, because I'm borrowing his keycaps now. If I can get the keycaps I want, then I can take it apart and put on the keycaps on my own, you know? I have not been grinding this Guild Wars at all. Same. I haven't done anything this Guild Wars. This is like, these streams are gonna be the ultra casual. This is where, if you want Guild Wars company, this is where you go to be comfy, okay? There's no judgment here. If you're ranking, awesome. If you're not ranking, whatever. We're just here to have fun, okay? This is comfy Guild Wars. Now, next light Guild Wars? I don't know, man. Part of me is considering trying to aim for top 2K again in light Guild Wars like an insane person, you know? I'm considering it. It's not out of the question. Hatsu, can I copy a grid, please? Yeah, I got it off the wiki. Hold on. Here you go. This is the grid. This is Amplify, and this is, Frere Key. Frere Key and Amplify. Let me know when you want summons. So which one are you looking for? What do you mean, which one am I looking for? Which, keycaps am I looking for? I'm looking for a brand called Osame. But Osame keycaps are, closed to the US right now. They're closed to the US right now because of the tariffs. But they are opening them back up again eventually. It's just a matter of waiting. Although I saw the cutest keycaps today. My friend linked me. Hold on. My friend linked me this website called Canon Keys. And look at these keycaps. I think they're very cute. I think they're very cute. Coffee-themed keycaps. I'm having fun with quirky wellness. Oh, I didn't get the quirk. I didn't get the quirk, thingy. So I definitely can't do that. I don't have Phoenix Torch, Oro Mino, nor Yatima, so I'm just mega chilling. You don't need this. I was using Colossus Staff for the first couple runs. As a main hand, I was using Colossus Staff. Totally gonna eat one of those Trader Joe's Portuguese custard tarts for dessert right now. I don't even know what you're talking about. That sounds pretty good though. I kind of want dessert. I cooked for the first time in like 2 weeks today during lunch. I cooked chicken soup. So now I have chicken soup that'll last me a little while. It has shredded chicken from the grocery store, like shredded grilled chicken, cauliflower rice, celery, carrots, onions, garlic, and I, you know, obviously like I cooked it like with a little bit of olive oil, like I sauteed like the veggies, and then I had like chicken stock, and I put in a few little bay leaves in it, some salt and pepper, like put a little bit of lemon juice in it. I cooked a legit meal. I was pretty proud of myself. I was very proud of myself. I finally got off my lazy butt and cooked something. There's Bandit Tycoon setup that's very good in FA. I saw the Bandit Tycoon setup, but I think it also used Wamdis. Oh, no. That one, the 116 setup. Yeah, actually, I could use this. I could do this setup, huh? It uses Yatima. Would you eat tart, man? In a heartbeat. I would eat tart, man. I like tarts. Look at him. He's so edible. He's so edible. I think it'd be really funny if, like, halfway through the fight, he transformed into his cute girl version. Tartman gore art. He gets eaten. I like food. What can I say? I may get food because I'll be honest, what I've been drinking right now. I'm sorry to betray your trust, guys. It's not Canada Dry Zero Sugar Ginger Ale. It's a hard seltzer. It's a hard seltzer that's apparently keto friendly. But it's like 8%. It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty tasty for 8%. Did you hear that burp? That was pretty intense. That was pretty crazy. I'm not wasted. I can't be wasted, I'm afraid. I have to do auditions after this. After this stream. I have auditions to do. I gotta keep up with my work, you know? Maybe for the Tetragod equivalent when he becomes a summon. Ooh, yeah, he could become a cute girl as a summon! I'm looking at Tartman for like 2 seconds and thinking why I'm here. What? Tartman reminds me of the horror scene from Young Sherlock Holmes where all the desserts came to life and tried to suffocate Watson. What the heck? The last Sherlock Holmes media I consumed was Elementary. The one where Lucy Liu was Watson. No, can you do it again? Oh, so you didn't hear me burp. Good, 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 good. It's pretty obnoxious. You thought it was a stomach? Oh, so you did hear it! Young Sherlock Holmes is a movie from the late 80s. Really? The music suddenly stopped. It was not... Oh, so it didn't sound like a burp to you. This time... That's not a burp. That's just me tapping my fingernails against the can. Hard seltzer fingernail ASMR. ASMR stream. Hold on. I'm sticking my, my cooling fan behind my phone. The problem is it's a magnet, and I'm already using the magnet to prop it up against my computer so that I can actually, so that it actually tracks me. I don't, I'm still not fully convinced by ASMR streams, okay? I'm still not fully convinced by them. I don't listen to them. They're not my thing. Except, I mean, I've told you guys before, my favorite video that I listen to every single night without fail, I fall asleep to it, is a 10-hour-long video of a train. I listen to a train every single night as I fall asleep. I love listening to trains. I love listening to trains. I think trains are awesome. I love listening to trains. Even though I know nothing about them. I wouldn't go see them. I'd have no desire to be in a train or anything like that. I just like listening to them. I like listening to the train tracks. I think they're really nice to listen to as I fall asleep. I find them very calming. But when it comes to ASMR content, it's not really a thing I understand in general. Like this, I don't get it. Tapping your fingers against the thing, that's very cool, I guess. Raining ASMR is the best. Actually, I do like listening to there is a reason Rainy Mood website is so good. Rainy Mood is a good website. Which type of train? I don't know. I just like listening to the train. It sounds like an old school train, I guess. I have a very bad relationship with trains. They like derailing and blocking my way home. What? The train like blocks your way home? What? Yeah, like steam trains. It's like listening to steam trains is really nice to listen to. I like listening to steam trains. You'd probably like the song Last Train Home. What does that entail? I guess it's about the last train home, but does it have train sounds like choo choo? Watching videos of trains? No, that's what I call a training video. Get out of here! Do you need the summons, RJ? Here's the summons. If you watch videos of trains at work, would it be considered on-the-job training? Oh my god. Someone stop him. Someone stop this man. I used to listen to the VGM with rainy backdrop. That's perfect. I actually really would love to do like a cross-country train thing. Like, I think it takes a week to go across the country by train. But I would love it. Like, I wish that there was a way to go from like West Coast to East Coast in like a couple days via train. I would actually prefer that to going to flying in the sky. Even though flying in the sky is shorter. Even though I've flown in planes plenty of times before, the last time I flew in a plane was in December, and I was kind of really scared. I think I'm developing a fear of planes. Even though I've been in them plenty of times before, I think I'm getting scared of riding in them. I would love to be in a train instead of a plane. Have you seen those infomercials for the product Lots and Lots of Trains? No? What are you talking about? Lots and Lots of Trains? What made you start getting scared? I don't know. I've never liked flying. I've never found it fun. I don't like the feeling of takeoff. I don't like the feeling of landing. I don't like the feeling of turbulence in the air. I've never enjoyed flying. It has never been my thing. But the last time I flew, I was terrified. He was like, oh yeah, we're gonna feel some turbulence. It's gonna be a bumpy flight for 6 hours. And it wasn't bumpy for all 6 hours, but whenever it was, I was just like, oh god, we're going down. We're going down. I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. Like, I'm getting more and more scared of them. Which, like, this is why I need to become a popular enough voice actor to be flown to conventions. So that I fly a lot and become unscared of flying. Just think of it as another form of transportation. You know? So, wish me luck on becoming a successful voice actor. So that I can be invited as a guest to cons. So that I have to fly everywhere. So that I stop being scared of flights. Okay? That's the plan. The plan? Become popular enough as a voice actor so that I have to fly so often that I'm not scared of flying anymore. That's the plan. You hate this Guild Wars? Oh, I'm so sorry. I literally don't know anything that's going on in this Guild Wars. I literally just copied a grid at the start of the stream and went. I fly out a lot for my job and it always seems like some new aviation trouble happens right before I fly out. Ugh, scary. It's so scary. I was fine with planes until I got to fly a plane once. You flew a plane? Oh no, I'd never do that. I would never be a pilot. Like, those people deserve to get paid so much money. Pilots deserve to get paid all the money. You are in charge of like hundreds of people in the air. That is a huge moral responsibility. Like, I have no problem with people getting paid, like... Yeah, like, I have no problem with pilots getting paid a boatload of money. That is a very specific skill, and you need to be very, very good at it. On alert, paid like crazy. You earned it. You earned it. If you are good enough to like transport people in the air and to land and to take off, like you deserve the money. Take it. Take it. You deserve it. Conquer your fear with Microsoft Flight Simulator. What? I don't think that will work, merch. My plane was gonna land in LAX but pulled up suddenly. We had to redo the landing. It still freaks me out. Yeah, I imagine flying into LAX during the fires was kind of scary, huh? I can't imagine like landing in Los Angeles and seeing the fires raging down below and being like, "Well, welcome home." It was a pretty scary actually living in Los Angeles during the fires. I was in a pretty safe area, but I was still really nervous. And I know people who lost their houses. I know multiple people who lost their houses in the fires. Isn't that crazy? No Wamdis, no ragazzo, no Fenistap. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something you can do, though. There's gotta be something you can do. I believe in you. But I definitely understand the feeling of being like, I have none of the key units. I may as well go to bed. I definitely understand that feeling. So don't beat yourself up too much about it. Remember, Granblue Fantasy is just a video game. It's not a big deal if you want to skip a Guild Wars. It's not a big deal, honestly. Just skip it. The game will be there when you're ready for it. That's why I don't punish myself for taking breaks from Granblue Fantasy. I love playing it. I've been able to play it for years now because I've taken proper breaks. You know? You don't force yourself to play a game if you're just not feeling it in the moment. I'll come back to Granblue. It just takes a little while. It was a small plane, but learning what's going on was very eye-opening. I did not handle takeoff and landing, lol. Yeah, like, I don't want to handle takeoff and landing. I don't want to fly a plane. I don't want to do any of that stuff. You played GBF Precon and Sun Omo Musume. Ooh. I saw Claude Clawmark is really into Uma Musume. Claude Clawmark, he's another VTuber from Nishisanji. He really likes Uma Musume. He likes the horse girls. I don't think Uma Musume is out yet. I think it's coming out soon though. When does Uma Musume come out? Oh my god, no, not Japanese, English. When does English Uma Musume come out? June 26th. Oh, it comes out in 2 days, apparently. I didn't realize the launch date was so soon. Oh my goodness. I don't know anything about the horse girls, but I wonder maybe I should play it too. I wonder if I should play Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Because it's new, but I feel like all the experienced Shadowverse players are already playing it, so it's already... Like, I'm not gonna be good enough for it, you know? Instantly? It's gonna be tough. I skipped a guild lord but had enough tokens to open a box, and now I have one extra crystallized core that'll never go away. Oh! I'm still waiting for playable Golcilias. That's a wait for the end of the year of the horse. The horse. The horse is here. Peter, the horse is here. That'll be us at the end of 2025. The horse is here. Hey, Peter. The horse is here. My model is suffering tonight. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's Guild Wars, baby! Doesn't matter! Sack day with that and Death Stranding 2 full release. Oh, is Death Stranding 2 coming out on the 26th? I still need to play Death Stranding 1. I want to play Death Stranding 1. I want to play it. I'm very interested in it. I'm very interested in it. It seems like an interesting game. Highly recommend. Did I buy it? Let me check. I've been so fully focused. Oh no, that's the Shadowverse trailer. Okay, hold on. Death Stranding. On wish list. I haven't. It's $16. Death Stranding is $16 right now. I know I said I wasn't gonna buy new games, but like that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal, you guys. Are you done with FF10? No. But you would be so proud of me. I've been grinding when I can. I said I was gonna do some grinding off stream so that I could like do all of the fun stuff on stream. And I have, like I genuinely have. Kimari, Lulu, and Yuna can do Holy with 9,999 damage. I'm like grinding like crazy. I'm grinding off stream so that we can blitzball on stream. Blitzball's happening. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get those contracts and do those tournaments. We're gonna get Waka's best weapon. We're doing it. I'm gonna make it happen. For you guys. Even though I have no desire to play Blissful. I'm doing it because I made a promise. You could always go back to the calm. I have! I am! I'm in the Calm Lands. I'm technically in the Omega Ruins. Grinding like crazy. I've even been catching the monsters. I've even been catching some of the monsters. I finished my drink. Getting Yuna jacked up enough to bonk her allies with her staff for damage cap. That's what I'm... Okay, so I did Yuna on... I finished Yuna's route for all the white mage stuff. I put her, like, on the black mage route. But I got all the major stuff, like, all the high tier spells. And she's strong enough to already do 9,999 damage on everything. So I just put her... Like, now I moved her to, like the physical attack route. So now she's gonna like just bonk people with her staff, you know? Like, I'm not gonna complete the black mage route because she already got through all the higher tier spells. So, like, what's the point? I guess I could just do more magic damage. I don't know. I'm not planning to like break damage cap or anything like that. Like, I don't think that's necessary. I think I could very comfortably beat this game right now, but we got stuff to accomplish on stream. I'm doing it though. If she gets 200 subs, she'll dodge 200 lightning bolts. I will. I don't think it's possible though. That's the problem. Like, you want me to do that? Like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you want me to dodge 200 lightning bolts. But I don't think it's physically possible. Like, I literally don't think I'd be able to do it. So I think it would be your money to waste. It's not that I'm unwilling. I think it's that I'm incapable. Definitely not while drunk. It's not like I get drunk that often. Although I had a couple of nights where I went out drinking last week. I had so much fun with friends. I went to, like I told you guys, like I had my friend asked me to join like a meetup. And he just gave me the address. He didn't tell me what the meetup was, and it was at like a really prominent gay club. So I had a few drinks there, and I partied and danced and stuff like that. It was really, really nice. And then after that, I went to like a nice little bar. The next day, I went to a nice little bar with some old Riot coworkers, and we had a really nice time. And then we went out and got ice cream afterwards. It was so nice. So I had some really nice outings with friends last week. That was so much fun. I had a really fun time. I had friends over last week and went to a bar and got a drink called AB Positive and it looked like blood. What? That sounds kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Hold on, I'm gonna detach my phone from my stand. So it's not gonna track me for a minute. It's not gonna track me for a minute, okay? It's not gonna track me for a minute. I'm gonna try and cool it off. I'm cooling off my phone. But I'm here! I'm trying to cool off my phone so that it's not freaking out so much. I'm stuck as is, though. May I ask, the first time you drank alcohol, how bad was it? What do you mean by how bad was it? I mean, the first time I had alcohol was like... I didn't really drink until I was 21, but I did have like a couple beers when I was 20, when I was pretty close to 21. I was just like with my parents and I was like, hey, can I have like a Bud Light? Because there was Bud Light in the house. And they were like, yeah, sure, have a Bud Light, whatever, you're almost 21. So I would have like a Bud Light, which back then that was like, you know, there weren't really craft beers where I lived. You know? Now I'm like, a Bud Light, I may as well be drinking water. So it's like, you know, I wasn't really like a deep partier drinker. Like, then I went to a party later that year. I went to a party later after my 21st birthday where I went to my at the time, my best friend's house. And her husband, because she had gotten married pretty early, her husband mixed, like, he mixed a drink that had wine, liquor, and beer. He just put it all in one drink together, and he gave it to us. And, like, I distinctly remember drinking that, and then time skipped. Like, the next thing I remember is waking up next to the toilet, just leaning against the toilet seat, dead to the world, wasted. And my best friend was also wasted in the bathroom. Like, we were just sitting there in the bathroom, like, near the toilet seat. And, like, we were basically just talking to each other. Like, we were so sick, and we were like, I love you so, so much, man. Like, you know, you have been my best friend for years. I love you. This is crazy. I feel like shit. And all this other stuff. And, like, you know, we were just, like, really, really violently ill that night. But we were violently ill together. And I remember crawling out of the bathroom, grabbing my cell phone, which was a flip phone at the time. And somehow I called my parents. Because I was gone. I was beyond wasted. I called my parents and I said, hey, I'm wasted. Come pick me up. I can't drive. And my parents just thought it was funny. So they both came over, and then my stepdad drove my car home while my mom drove me home. And I remember, like, I like literally was crawling around because I could barely stand up. Like I needed help standing up. And the last thing I did before leaving was I ran to the sink and I vomited in it. And it was full of dishes. And I was like, bye, guys. But you know what? That's what they get for giving me a drink with wine, liquor, and beer. You know? So I left and then I got into the car. And yeah, they were dirty dishes. They weren't clean dishes. Like, but like... Yeah, I was in the car with my mom and I was just violently ill. Like, my head was basically like halfway out the window. And that was the night I told my mom I was gonna move to California. And she didn't believe me because I was drunk at the time. Also, I woke up with a new hair color because my sister is a cosmetologist. And apparently they did my hair while I was drunk. She cut my hair and she dyed it while I was drunk. But I don't remember that part. I just remember waking up with a new hair color. But I told my mom I was moving to California then. And she didn't believe me. Okay. It should be tracking me, but it's not tracking me for some reason. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh, there we go. Now I'm fixed. I should be much better now. I cooled off my phone a bit. This is the deep Hato lore I've been waiting for. It was interesting, like, you know, this was me, many, many years ago. I was 21. I was basically a child. I was a child. But I was very lucky I had parents who were basically just like, hey, look, as long, like, my parents didn't care that I was out getting drunk. They cared, like, I mean, I'm sure if I drank underage, they'd be a little concerned, but I think they would be more happy, like, if I was drinking underage, if I called them and said, hey, I'm drunk, come pick me up. Like, they're more concerned that I drink responsibly than me being drunk, if that makes sense. But I didn't really drink underage. Just not the barfing on the dishes part. I may have omitted that part before to be delicate. But I seriously remember just like crawling across the floor at full speed to the kitchen for that. It was just all a blur, and then I completely forgot to dye my hair part. I just woke up with a different hair color. It was a good time. Barfing on the dishes, new Leona short. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to let everybody like that. If that be the defining trait of me. Me, you know, 15 years ago. Coming into stream at the very end of the story was wild. I have all sorts of interesting stories from when I was a youngster. I mean, not that many interesting stories, but you could listen to all my dating disaster stories. Because, like, virtually every date I've been on has been a disaster. I don't even think I remember them all because they were all so disastrous. But my mom really liked to play matchmaker. She was not a good matchmaker. Dating disaster stream? Oh no. If it makes you feel better, it was much less disastrous than my first time drinking. What? Oh no, yours must be crazy. It must be real crazy if you're thinking that. Your mom? Wow. Isn't it pretty common for moms to want to be like, oh, you know, I met this nice boy, you should date him or something like that? Like, isn't it pretty common for moms to kind of play matchmaker? I don't know, my mom liked to play matchmaker. She was not good at it, but she tried her best. My mom always wanted to play matchmaker, but thankfully doesn't know people my age. Yeah, she made me like date people from her work. Or at least go on like singular dates with people from her work. Now we all use dating apps. I hate dating apps so much. Where's my beautiful wife? That's all I want. Do I have to go through the dating apps thing? I just want a cute girlfriend who becomes my cute wife. Can't I have that? Can I have that? Where's my cute girlfriend slash wife? I don't want to go through the dating part, but you have to go through the dating part because that's where all the work is. You have to go through the dating part. That's the work. That's how you get to know somebody. Is through dating. I don't like dating apps, but I'm also not for hitting random people who probably want to be left alone. Yeah, it's... I mean, at least with dating apps, you kind of know people are kind of at least looking for something. Even if they're not sure what they're looking for, like, they may be just looking for something. Versus, like, just randomly going up to somebody at a party or, you know, like, at a coffee shop or, you know, at a convention. I love getting to know other people. I have so many friends. I am actually genuinely blessed to have a lot of friends. I have a lot of people who care about me, and I care about them, and I'm very, very lucky and stuff. But when it comes to dating, I'm not so lucky. But, I mean, I think that's pretty common. I'm not very good at, like, opening my heart that much to people. But, like, I mean, that would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool if I met somebody one day who, like, made me open my heart that much. I'm gonna marry LaQuaff. I'm gonna marry LaQuaff. I believe in you, Les. Like, I was actually really happy when I went to the gay club and danced with a cute girl. I was like, that made me so happy. I was just like, oh, she's so cute. She's so cute and she's interested in dancing with me. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. That made me so happy. It made me all giddy like a kid. But then we parted ways. Go again? Go to the gay club again? I guess that is the way to meet cute girls, is to go to a gay club, huh? I danced with my sister at her wedding. That's cute, though. I think it's nice to dance with your siblings, though. I don't think there's anything weird about that. I think it's good to have any kind of experience at all. That's right. I think dating is a little uncomfortable, and it's good to have that experience. You shouldn't stop dating just because it's uncomfortable, because discomfort is part of the experience. Discomfort is you expanding your barriers and expanding your world a little bit. So even if it makes you a little uncomfortable, you should try it anyway. You should go for it. Dating is a little dating is healthy. As a guy, I probably wouldn't have luck with girls at a gay bar. It's a gay bar! go to a... I don't know, do girls hang out at straight bars? Do they hang out at straight bars at all? I don't know, good luck, guys. There are plenty of guys who are married. Surely, like, you know, there's a way to meet them. There we go. Tart man, I fight you. Dating is almost meant to be uncomfortable in some ways as you learn to open up. Exactly. Like, maybe the first date might be, like, maybe the first time you talk to somebody, like, maybe really, like, deep and, like it's like you've been talking, like, you've met that person, like, and you've known them your whole life. Like, that feeling, I bet feels really, really good. Like, meeting somebody and then talking to them for, like, 4 hours and then basically be like, wow, the time just kind of flew, didn't it? Like, I bet that feels really, really good. But, like, I don't know, like, after that, it may become uncomfortable or awkward or weird. And, like, you just kind of gotta push through it, I think. And then, because, like, relationships are not, like, supposed to be perfect. They're supposed to be about making compromise. They're supposed to be, like, making the other person happy and compromising on things for each other's happiness. I don't know, I think it takes work. It takes a lot of talking and communication and, like, getting to know each other and, like, but at the core of it, wanting the other person to be happy because you care about them. I don't think a relationship should be easy. Like, I mean, talking to them, maybe it does feel easy. But I think you should be, like, it should be somebody that you're ready to have hard conversations with. Maybe not right away, but, like, down the line. You should be prepared to have hard conversations with them. And what makes it a strong relationship is not... like, the conversation doesn't always have to be positive, but it has to be a conversation you're willing to have, like a true back and forth. Like, and a compromise. I don't know, I have a hard time explaining what I think a relationship is to me. Bars feel gross? I don't know, I had fun at the bar I was at. I kind of wish I had more drinks there. I was like, I held back from drinking more because I had to drive home. Honesty and communication. Exactly. It is all about honesty and communication. It definitely gets harder as you get older and start smaller and smaller regular social circles. Yeah, I bet. A good relationship is like a good Guild Wars comp. Sometimes it needs a bit more willness or like communication and vulnerability. I just imagine like somebody having like a little keychain of willness being like, do you accept him? This is my anime boyfriend. Do you accept him? If the other person says no, then you're like, no, this isn't gonna work then. I think we also all need to know that there is always somebody out there who can match your freak. Like, there is always somebody out there who can match your brand of weird. We always act like nobody can match our brand of weird. There is always somebody who can. I think dating would be one of the toughest life experiences for me because I barely talk and I'm really awkward in real life. I think we're awkward because we're just not used to it. I think talking and getting to know people takes work. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's awkward because it takes work. And if it's awkward the first time, that doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you keep going until you find people you click with. Like, I think it just takes a lot of work. And like, as long as you're willing to put in the work, it gets easier with time. For example, being open about the loving wellness from the hit game Granblue Fantasy. Look, man, I gotta explain to people why I love Lobelia. As long as my future spouse understands that I love Lobelia, like, and they understand. I will say the cute girl I danced with at the club, she read like BL, and I was just like, "Oh, what BL do you like reading?" And she was like, "I like it toxic. If it's not toxic, it's too boring for me." And she explained which one she liked, and I was like, there was like this one I love called Painter of the Night. Like, she brought up Painter of the Night. I was like, "Oh, I love Painter of the Night. I read it every week for years." And I was like, "I love the ending. It was so perfect how much they fell in love toward the end and blah, blah, blah." And she was like, "Yeah, once they fell in love, I was kind of bored." She's like, "I like the toxic parts." I was like, "Oh, damn. She's hardcore." I was like, "Oh, wow." But I like it when they fall in love. I don't mind a little toxic. I like it when they fall in love, though. I like it when they trust each other and communicate. You ran out of meat already? Just how hard are you going? That's crazy. If only my conversation skills weren't complete ass. I'm pretty bad at conversing too. I'm pretty awkward too. I try my best though. And that's all I can ask of myself, is to try my best. Even if your passion is Lobelia Bellio, I'm not really a Bellio girly though. I'm not really a Lobelia girl, or I'm not really a Bellio girly. I've grown to appreciate him more over the years, but because he's definitely evolved as a character. But I am a Lobelia girly. I'm a Lobelia girly until the end. Now that dude is a freak, but I ship him with the tower. I ship him with the tower. That's his boyfriend. Is a giant tower thing. She'd love Kupitan and Trissette from the hit game Granblue Fantasy. Yeah, it doesn't get much more toxic than them, huh? Kupitan and Trissette are pretty toxic. Like, they literally are like, I'm pretty sure that like in the dev like room, they were like, we need to make a toxic Yuri couple. And they were just like, okay, let's do it. Toxic Yuri, let's go. I wish more GL was localized into English. Interesting opinion to tune into. Oh my goodness, where did you tune into though? This is part of a serious conversation. This was a serious conversation. I'm waiting for my first BL kiss in Granblue Fantasy. Where are they? We had the first GL kiss. Now where's the BL kiss? If it's not Lancelot in vain, then what are we doing? If it's not Lancelot in vain, then what are we doing? Lancelot and Vayne are basically married. They gotta smooch at least once before this, you know, like, before the Dragon Knight's arc ends, right? At least that's what I think. Yuri just doesn't have the same dedicated fan base over here. Oh, it's kind of sad because I would read a lot. Like if there was GL like Korean webtoons, like more of them being localized, I would read them. But there really isn't that many GL webtoons being localized. There's very, very few, it feels like, that are officially localized. Randall feather kissing. Oh my god, they were pretty like gay in that vent, weren't they? Calling somebody your son or whatever. You're my son. Like S-U-N son. That's pretty gay, gotta say. Let me see. So Tappytoon has a few GLs that I am curious about. The tops off was totally unnecessary. That's how you know it's real though. Let's see. See, Tappytoon, like, even though it has GL, like, it doesn't actually have a GL section. So you have to go look for the GL. It has a romance and a BL section. Like, BL isn't romantic. Are you kidding me? Wait, how do we get into this topic? Which topic? Which topic? Yaoi stuff? How does it not get into this topic? I read it though. I read it all the time. I was talking about GL though. Also GL. Maybe? What the heck? I was trying to find GL on Tappytoon and then I saw... Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of this because it's making me laugh. This is on Tappytoon right now. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Left him wet and wanting. What does that mean? Left him wet and wanting, now he's back with a loaded gun. There's so many, that's like a sentence. The first half is so funny, and then the second half is now he's back with a loaded gun. That really, like, I don't understand this at all. It doesn't get any more straightforward than that. I don't know. What is the plot to this? What is the plot to this? Alright, I gotta read the plot description. Hold on. There's no content warnings on it, so... Mature audiences only. When Yuri Gable first pulled the young Ling Xinglu out of the ocean, he didn't expect the two of them to ever meet again, especially not at gunpoint. Danger always seems to follow their encounters, though it isn't until Xinglu messes with the wrong psycho and loses both his first love and an eye that the two of men finally find the chance to open up to each other. But how will their relationship progress when Xinglu has no memory of Yuri saving him before and only recalls a man who seemingly left him dead underwater? That's very deep. Dang. I don't know if I'll read it, but I was just really entertained by like that like tagline. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. That's Green Yuri! I want to read Green Yuri one day. I haven't read manga in a long time, to be honest. I've been mostly reading Korean webtoons. The last manga I read was The Summer Hikaru Died. Which, The Summer Hikaru Died is really, really good. Green, what's that? So the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. That GL manga is also called Green Yuri. Like, colloquially, by fans. And that's because, hold on. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. If you type in the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, and you look at the images, it's all green. Like, that's just sort of like the art is like black, white, and green. Green Yuri is massively overrated? Really? But I still want to read it. I think I would really like to read, like, so, like, some of my favorite BLs, like, I really like reading office romances. Like, two dudes in their 30s, like, getting to know each other. A little bit of, you know, maybe enemies to lovers in that office romance. Like, just a really freaking annoying coworker with that kind of romantic tension happening. Love that. Love that! I think I would like that with some GL, too. Like, I would read a GL that's an office romance. With a little bit of enemies to lovers. I could read like 10 of those in a row and be like, oh, it's perfect. My GL rec is the two of them are pretty much like this. Let me look it up. Oh, this looks really cute. I like the cover of this. Is there a... Oh, okay, so that is localized by 7 Seas Entertainment. Ooh. I might see if my library has it. That's what I usually do with mangas. I see if my local library has it so I can borrow it. I tend to read, like, bi Korean webtoons because they're all, like, I just buy them chapter by chapter. It's not like you buy a whole volume or anything like that. So I buy all the Korean webtoons, and then with manga, I tend to either go with subscriptions, like Shonen Jump app or something like that. Like, I'm subscribed to both the Viz app and the Shonen Jump app. Or, like, I'll buy, like, a volume from my Kindle. Or I'll, like, look it up and see if it's available at my local library. That's what happened with The Summer Hikaru Died. Like, I wanted to actually borrow it from my local library, but it wasn't available, so I just ended up buying all the volumes. Yeah, if there's a GL you really like, feel free to post it here. The only thing I would say is that try to make it stuff that's officially licensed, that you can buy legally. Try to avoid stuff that's not available legally. Just because I'm when it comes to manga and webtoons, I tend to prefer people promote stuff that's available legally to buy. It's not easy being a comic artist. We should support them however we can. I do like Moon on a Rainy Night. As far as I can tell, it's a non-deaf HOH, hard of hearing person. It treats one of the lead's deafness quite well. There is this really good BL that also had a similar, like, a romance between somebody, like a guy and another guy who was hard of hearing, called I Hear the Sunspot. Like, I Hear the Sunspot was really, really good. And that's also like, actually that one is at my local library, so I can just borrow it. Although right now I'm borrowing a nice little novel. I'm borrowing a nice little romantasy novel because I just sometimes I don't feel like reading a deep book, you know? Like I just kind of want to read a romantasy. I want to kind of just read something light and easy that keeps me just like keeps me reading, you know? Reading doesn't always have to be deep and complex and like complicated and whatever. Sometimes it's just about making sure you're keeping up with reading words. And right now, my reading words is a cute little romantasy. My favorite superhero manga is Yuri, but not localized, so I just imported it all. Yeah, I guess if you imported it, that's... yeah, if you can recommend stuff that's like not localized, basically. That's totally fine. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you read something that isn't officially licensed, like, don't go posting the link or say where to read it or something like that here. Let's support our artists, okay? I'm in my critical thinking era, so all I read is deep reading. The last like, I like reading murder mysteries, but I don't like reading sad murder mysteries. I like reading like fun, clever murder mysteries, you know? I like reading it like that kind of has a little bit of wit and humor in it, you know what I mean? That's kind of like the one of the books I read, it was a while back, but like the last murder mystery I read was The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And that was a nice little murder mystery. It was so fun. My brain was twisting in different directions, trying to keep up with all of the different events in the story. It was really fun thinking about the mystery. I don't know if I was 100% satisfied with the ending. I think I think there were some things that I would have been happier with, but the journey was so much fun. The journey was well worth it. So if you ever want a good good little murder mystery, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Really, really good one. I think it'd be nice to read like a nice deep murder mystery again though. Something that really like keeps me on my toes and makes me go, huh? I read this other really popular like New York Times bestseller novel. Not recently, but the other murder mystery was called The Maid. It wasn't that deep or anything like that, but it was fun to read. The one I'm reading right now is called A Fragile Enchantment. And it's kind of cute. It's like about a person who has like the ability to like weave like emotions and stuff into like fashion. And she gets hired to help like to create like all of the outfits for a prince during like a certain ball season and for his wedding, with like it's an arranged marriage and stuff like that. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think the writing is very sweet. Other Side Picnic is an awesome localized novel series with Yuri, but the MC is definitely denser than a neutron star. I think I get so frustrated with dense protagonists. Like, one of my biggest, like, frustrations whenever I read BL, the number one thing I dislike is when they don't communicate. I need people to communicate, you know? I need people to talk to each other. I don't like misunderstandings. I don't like dense. I don't like too dense. A little dense is cute. But I like it when people talk. And that's why my favorite BL is Love for Sale. Because they constantly talk and misunderstandings just don't happen. But miscommunication is the easiest trope to write. It makes me so mad! It makes me so mad. I love it when they just talk to each other. Hi, JT! Are you done streaming? How's your Guild Wars going? We're putting in the work to make an actual functioning relationship. Exactly! Oh, my phone went off. My phone went off. How many honors do you have this Guild Wars so far? Do tell. My model is kind of losing it halfway through the stream. And like it's playing catch up halfway through half of the time. $4 billion? What rank is that? That's really impressive. They're definitely communicating, but she has a messed up childhood, so she doesn't understand. Oh, I see. What rank is 4 billion? That's pretty crazy. I'm almost 2K, but I'm just trying to win the round. That's almost just casually gets top 2K trying to win a round. Just casually gets top 2K, you know, no big deal. That's AGT. That's AGT for you. What about my Guild Wars? I haven't done any Guild Wars. This is basically the first night I've actually done anything for Guild Wars. I'm ultra casualing it, baby. I'm ultra casual. I earned a break after doing top 2K last time. Let's go! That's right! I don't want to think too hard. I just want to have fun. I don't want to do anything stressful. I don't want to, you know, I just want to have fun. And chat with people and, you know, no stress. I'm not going to get upset if I can't get a good team to get things going. If my full auto is a little slow, no big deal. Oh. Ah. It felt like a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. Oops. Okay. And now I'm better, I think. But yeah, like I'm not stressing over this Guild Wars. I'm playing very casually. I'll do what I can, and whatever I end up with, I'm content with it. After that, though, I gotta get back to, like, doing solo attempts. I need to, like, actually do my Lucy 0 solo attempt. I made one singular, like, study attempt. It wasn't even a solo attempt, it was like a solo study attempt. It wasn't even a real one. And then that's all I did. I did that on stream like ages ago. So I gotta like stream my solo attempts for Lucy 0. Which like 100 to 20% seems super easy. Like you don't even have to think for that portion. It's completely brain dead. 20% to 0% is where things seem to get difficult. But I haven't soloed that part yet. So we're gonna see if I can even survive that. Also, AJT, it's so funny that you were brought on. Like, literally when I talked to DYDK, I was like, hey, like, I don't know anything about Granblue Fantasy. I'm a fake fan, okay? Like, for Jeopardy, I was like, I don't know anything, okay? Be prepared for me to know nothing. He was like, oh, don't worry, I'll bring other people who don't know anything either. And then he brought on you. He brought on you. That's not even fair. I was like, really? Bring on AJT? He knows everything about Granblue. I did my best. I think I gotta study the voices more though. I have a really tough time. Like, so I tend to listen to like obviously I'm muted now. I don't play with the audio on, and I tend to listen to like English voiceover more than I listen to Japanese voiceover. So like I have a hard time recognizing Japanese voice actors. Even though like I know the key ones, and if I listen to it and I associate it with a certain character, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know who that is." But I'm like, dang, listening to the Japanese voices for Granblue and being tested on who's who, I'd be like, I don't know who. I don't know. Even though I may know the name, or I may know like the voice within the context of the character. I didn't expect to know as much as I did. I really planned to go for negative points. Well, you didn't. You planned to be a clown and make it funny. You like absolutely destroyed the competition. Like me and Tech were destroyed. I ended up with 0 though, so I'm proud that I got at least 0. As soon as I got Shalim right, I locked in. There was a Summer Shalim question or something, wasn't there? I wouldn't mind doing Granblue Jeopardy again. I just gotta study a little more, huh? I gotta do better as a Granblue player. I gotta step up. Man, I want food, but I don't know what kind of food I want. I gotta leave the sound on. That's true. So I play with sound on when I'm doing solos. Or when I'm doing like hard fights. So like if I did Hexa with friends or something like that, like it's a group run, I would have sound on for that, or Lucy Zero. Stuff where I kind of have to think about it, I leave the sound on. I don't know why. It like helps me think better. But stuff like this, I just keep the sound off and I listen to lo-fi or something. Lo-fi is good enough for me. I kind of like just listening to casual music and not thinking. GBF Jeopardy seems like a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I honestly was so happy. It felt like a huge honor to be invited to Granblue Jeopardy. And it was nice playing with friends. Even though I got to prove that I didn't have enough Granblue knowledge. I'm a fake player. I'm fake. No. Oh, is this a new sticker? Huh? This sticker right here, is it new? Les, are you here? Where did you get it? Some of those questions were legit hard. They were. The location ones? Like, what location was this? I was just like, dude, I don't know. I read the main story quest, but I don't know any of these locations. The only one I knew was Bestia Island, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I just knew the island. I was like, I know the island, I just don't know the name. I should post a sticker too. I trusted in the hot Prime. I'm surprised that Primal never became playable. Oh, I can't choose the sticker? I can't choose the sticker. Sticker? I'm gonna do... If I have to choose a sticker, it's gonna be... Kupitan. I'm choosing Kupitan as my sticker. There it is. My Kupitan sticker. Dude, I think the only island I know the name of is the first one. Every other island for me is just Tiamat Island or Colossus Island. It's hard. Like, I know the places, and yet I don't. Like, if I looked at it, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I know that name and I know that island, but like being asked to come up with it at the top of my head, I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm totally confused. Also, I think something worth celebrating, guys. There were a bunch of ants all over my desk this morning, even though I had no food or anything on my desk. It was just ants looking for food. Like, the ants have been relentless this year. Absolutely relentless. So, I laid down a couple of ant bait traps on my desk. And it looks like it's finally starting to dissipate. Like, they were all over those traps. But they're finally starting to, like, slow down. Like, there's fewer and fewer ants hanging around at the moment. Even the little trail, like, I put a couple of, like, ant bait traps on, like, the floor where I saw they were walking. Even fewer there. We did it, guys. We did it. We got rid of the ants this time until they're back next week for something else. They keep going to Auguste way too frequently for me to ever forget where Eugen is from. Eugen is... like... Thanks to Eugen's English voice acting, I now know how to pronounce the Black Knight's real, like, full name. Dude, there's no way I'm clearing all my meat this Guild Wars. I grinded for like 10,000 meat in Horde. And then, like, that's... like, there's no way I'm gonna be using 10,000 meat this Guild Wars. I'm too casual for that. Have you gotten to play Rune Factory yet? No, I haven't! How is it? How is Rune Factory Guardians of Ozma? I was really excited about it, but then I was just like, dude, I don't know if it's responsible to spend $60 on a game right now. I was like, maybe I should clear my backlog first. I was trying to be a little responsible, but I really want to. Like, I really want to. I have neither. I got no time. I want to finish 100 Line. 100 Line seems like a really big commitment. So that's fair. Let me see. Hold on. Rune Factory, Guardians of Ozma.
The end.
Well, it started. Oh, it seems like it's selling well, though. It's already got like 1,600 reviews on Steam. That's pretty good. I really want to play it though. But yeah, I'm also playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy X right now, and I'm like, do I really want to buy, like, spend $60 on a game right now that I may not be able to get to right away? Like, I was trying to think responsibly, you know? I could wait until it's on sale. It's not the end of the world. Even though I really, really want to play it. I haven't even been able to play 7 Rebirth in like 2 weeks. Even though I really, really want to play it. I want to play 7 Rebirth. My goal is to beat 7 Rebirth before they announce too much info about the 3rd game. Because, like, I don't want to get spoiled on the 3rd game. I want to be able to play as much I can of the 2nd game and beat it before they do anything with the 3rd game. With 100 Line, I'm interested in playing that one eventually too, but that one seems like a really long commitment. So I'm a little intimidated. I'm a little intimidated by 100 line because it seems like a really big commitment. Third game will probably have its first news at Game Awards this year, so I think you're okay. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, but 100 line is also another $60 game. That's too much. And also, that's too many hours. I just want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I know 100 line is good though. Wait, but that's Konoka sticker from the Negima event. Oh, it's from the Negima event. FF7 Rebirth 3 R3 coming out 2027 to celebrate FF7 30th anniversary. Lines up and makes sense. That would be kind of nice if it didn't come out till 2027. That gives me a lot of time. I mean, I plan to beat 7 Rebirth this year, but still. Then I can be all caught up and eagerly awaiting the next entry. I love 7 Rebirth so far, though. It's literally everything I ever wanted in 7. It's perfect. It's perfect. It makes me so happy to play. Don't you hate the feeling when you can feel that there's a better FA time out there, but you just can't see it yet? When it came to Light Guild Wars, I did all manual. It was frustrating that I couldn't get even faster. I did really fast, but it was like, man, I wish I could do even faster, but I'm limited. I'm limited by my rings, like, I'm limited by, like, something. But so when it comes to other elements, though, like, as long as I can generally do good, I'm good. Like, I know I could do faster if I had Holiday Wamdis. But I have, like, Ragazzo and Percival and Zeto, so it's not really the end of the world at the end of the day. Like, I'm doing fine, you know? For me, the surprise MVP in the new 7 trilogy was the character interaction and banter. They cooked and the VAs delivers. Absolutely! I completely agree with you. I love the voice acting in that game. And I love the banter. I love the way they talk to each other. They're adorable. It feels very real. And it makes me so happy to listen to everything. For Light Guild Wars, were you using Ura? Or Relic Buster? I was using, this was the team I was using. Hold on. I basically actually didn't do 200. I actually stuck with 150 the entire time, but worked really, really fast. Nope, set B. So basically I did this over and over. Oh, this is what I did for 200. But I did that while duoing. I'm pretty sure I did 150 the entire time. Because I could do that solo really, really fast. I think so. No! I think that's what I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did that over and over. I did it super fast. It was consistent and easy. But then, no. Wait, no. I did 200 over and over. I did 200 over and over. I lied to you. I did 200 over and over. This was my 200 team. And I did this over and over. I did the Relic Buster strat. I couldn't remember. The Guild Wars is like a blur to me. What rank did I get the maids to? 730. They were almost at 999. Everybody else got to 999 though. Like Florence, 999. bringing Mugen during Guild Wars because he was so good and functional, and I am glad I did. He was very worth it. Good worthwhile ring. He's too good as a character. I didn't really do 250. I did 200. I didn't do 250. I had a 250 team. This was the 250 team I was working with. I tested out FA a couple times, but I didn't really like it. So I just went, like, I just wanted to do that for, like, when I was on break from manualing. But I didn't care for it, so I just immediately went back to, like, my 200. For Light Guild Wars next year, though, I would really like them to have a different team, because this has sort of been the same Guild Wars team for, like, 3 Guild Wars in a row. Minus Sandalphon, but... The Wilderness Artifact tech is my favorite thing this Guild Wars, not gonna lie. It does seem pretty cool. You're never leaving that Trinity. No! The Mugen Florence Neon team is too strong. Please, it's gotta be broken. Please, somebody break the spell. There was a different team. The Uda team was faster. I do have Uda up that. Still Flugen, but no Relic Buster to click. Such a creative use of CAs even when you have the CA off effect. That's awesome. You can off element 150. Can you? Oops! Whoops! It somehow did the different team. Hold on. Because I was looking at the team, it like somehow switched over to the other team. Oops. You didn't see that. Wait, why is it showing Cheating? What? Why is Cheating there? I didn't choose Cheating. What the heck is going on? No! What the heck is going on? It auto-picked from the previous team? No! Stop! Stop! There we go, now it's fixed. You guys didn't see all that. You didn't see it. We're all good here. It's fixed. Like Guild Wars never really ends. So ominous. Call the editor. My editor is now interested in Granblue Fantasy because of Mars. He was just like, show me 3 PNGs that I'll like from Granblue Fantasy, and I was like, what's your type? And he said Mars. I was like, you know, understandable. Understandable. Mars is pretty, perfect. Understandable. Although, I have to get ready for bed in a bit. I need to eat dinner because I didn't really eat anything. I ate lunch, but I need to eat something. Something. I just need to eat something. What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? I don't know. I don't know what I want to eat. Maybe I'll just have more chicken soup. I have to make more soup in the morning. My other soup, basically. I'm just gonna be, like, switching between 2 soups. Very juicy. Yeah, I need to eat food. I don't like normally eating this late, but I feel like I need it today. I tend to eat like my last meal around 3 or 4 p.m. But I think my last meal was at 1 p.m. So I think I want to eat something. Ah! Tartman is so funny looking. I'm always curious what Guild Wars enemies they're gonna have. But I don't know what food I want. That's the problem. I'm struggling to think of what food I want. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here so I can get food. Food is important. So I think I'm gonna get that. And get ready for bed because I have to do some stuff and then get ready for bed. I'm always so sleepy by the time it hits 8 o'clock. Eat the tart, man. That sounds delicious. Tart? Sounds delicious. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for more Guild Wars. We'll see if I don't know, do I need to build a new team tomorrow? We're gonna find out! I think I do have to build a new team tomorrow. But thank you. Go, do what you need to, okay? Continue your Guild Wars, go to sleep, eat food, do what you need to take care of yourself. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye!